My name is Sree Harsha. I am a second year undergraduate student of the Department of Electrical Engineering, enrolled in a BTech course of Instrumentation Engineering. I am from Kharagpur. I am a boarder of Patel Hall of Residence. I am contesting for the post of General Secretary, Social and Cultural Technology, Students Gymkhana, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, for the academic session 2017-2018.
Any questions on the introduction?
Yeah, Sree Harsha, why were you late to your statement of purpose?
So I have attended my environmental science class till 6 p.m. So that's why I was late to statement of purpose by 15 minutes.
Any further questions on the introduction? You may continue with the statement of purpose.
My desire and confidence to contest for the post of General Secretary, Social and Cultural Technology, Students Gymkhana emanates from the qualities garnered through active participation in various curricular and co-curricular activities instilled in me during 2 years of stay at Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, including involvement in Springfest, the Technology Dramatic Society Prasthanam, and the Social and Cultural General Championship. In my second year, as a core organizing team member of Springfest 2017, I was enrolled in 3 major facets of the fest, namely sponsorship, event management, and publicity. On sponsorship front, I solely raised funds worth rupees 3.69 lakhs. Which include alumni contribution and corporate deals. Have coordinated the sponsorship drive in Tamil Nadu, which saw a rise in sponsorship amount by 87.5%. I was responsible for the publicity drive in the states of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, which saw a rise in participation by 85%. I led a team of 4 associate members and was successful in publishing of 15 media articles. On event management front, I have coordinated the nationwide prelims of SF Idol, Shuffle and Shake a Leg events which were conducted at Hyderabad. I was coordinator of the associate team member selections and successfully selected a team of associate members out of 500 applicants. During Springfest 2017, I was a part of corporate communications team and led a team of 20 crew members and 2 associate members, and I was the sole member responsible for branding of all the Star Nights and 3 major flagship events, namely Sargam, Wildfire and Shuffle, and various events conducted at the Springfest Arena, Technology Students Gymkhana and the Tagore Open Air Theatre. In my first year as an associate member of Springfest 2016, I was responsible for publicizing the fest in the states of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, which saw a rise in participation by 154%. I was responsible for publication of 4 media articles in the states of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. During Springfest 2016, I was a part of corporate communications team which saw an overall branding of 169 sponsors. Apart from my involvement in Springfest, I am an active member of Technology Dramatic Society Prasthanam. I have acted and directed in 5 stage plays. I am also an integral part of Interhole choreography team, dancer arts team, dramatics team and illumination team of Patel Hall of Residence. If elected for the post of General Secretary, Social and Cultural, I am confident that I shall discharge my duties effectively with dedication and commitment.
Harsha, considering that you are said that you participated in a lot of general championship activities, what is your opinion on the existence of the rule judge's decision is final and binding?
So, as the decision of the finalization of judges takes place in subcommittee meeting with absolute consensus of the all representatives of each of all of residents. So that's why we have to accept that the final judging of the judges is abiding, and we have to accept this.
Sree Harsha, I think you did not understand my question. In the course of an event, after the judges have been decided, there is a rule saying that judge's decision is final and binding. If you are not aware of the rule, please say so. Otherwise, explain your opinion on that rule.
So, it itself is mentioned in the Social and Cultural General Championship rulebook that the decision taken by the judges are final and abiding.
Sree Harsha, could you please comment on your role as a member of the Patel Hall Dramatics team?
So, I was a part of gold-winning Open IIT Dramatics team of Patel Hall of Residence. And as a part of Bengali Dramatics team of Patel Hall of Residence.
You are a part of Prasthanam. So could you please tell me why Prasthanam, nobody from Prasthanam did take part in the Inter-IIT cultural meet?
So, as a Technology Dramatic Society, Prasthanam has a prior commitment and is going to participate in Nandi Natakotsav, which is a national level dramatics competition. So that's why it is more important than Inter-IIT cultural meet, they believe.
Sree Harsha, you're from Andhra Pradesh and your publicity drive has been in Andhra Pradesh for 2 years now. So isn't that very convenient? You haven't stepped out of your comfort zone?
Ma'am, in my tenure of associate member, the region was decided by publicity and marketing team heads. And moreover, in second year, again the place where I have to publicize the face is again decided by the publicity and marketing heads. So it's not my comfortable zone, it's the decision of the heads team.
What are the social activities that you took part as a part of Springfest and apart from Springfest, and how do you plan to increase the participation of students of IIT Kharagpur in social activities going on in IIT Kharagpur?
So, firstly, as a part of this year, Springfest 2017, under the banner of Masumiyat, as a part of 4 events conducted. That is an interaction with the Jagruti Vidya Mandir students. And moreover, I took an initiative and took part in Patel Hall Jayanti, that is Unity Drive, which was conducted on the occasion of Patel Jayanti in the memory of late Mr. Sagar Kurana, which included blood donation camp and clothes donation drive. And Springfest team is increasing its participation and number of events and date year to year. So I believe definitely the students also take a step initiative and they also take part in social activities.
Apart from Springfest, how do you plan to increase the participation of students of IIT Kharagpur in other social activities going on in IIT?
So, apart from Springfest, we have other organizations like National Service Scheme, Gopali Welfare Youth Society, which can take care of these things. And apart from these, on my personal level, I can take an initiative so that the students can take part actively in social events of the institute.
Sree Harsha, what is the Technology Film Society and what is your role if you were to be elected as General Secretary, Social and Cultural?
So, Technology Film Society, which takes care of Netaji Auditorium and it screens the films in Netaji Auditorium on basis of weekends. The Secretary Films Subcommittee comes under the purview of General Secretary Social and Cultural, who will be in touch with the Technology Film Society.
Is there no other role that the General Secretary, Social and Cultural would have with respect to the Technology Film Society?
So, to conduct any of the events in Netaji Auditorium, we have to consult the Technology Film Society.
Sree Harsha, can you please tell you what was your role as a part of Popcorn team on Springfest?
So, in my first year, as an associate member in corporate communications team, I was completely responsible for in-house branding and online sponsorship, online branding of sponsors. In my second year, I was responsible for meeting the company representatives, and moreover, I was the sole member responsible for branding of all the star nights and 3 major flagship events of Springfest.
Sree Harsha, you conducted SF Idol and Shaker Leg prelims. Can you name the sponsors for those events and what were the locations?
Sir, let me correct your facts. I have coordinated the nationwide prelims of Springfest Idol and moreover the nationwide prelims conducted at Hyderabad. It is conducted in RM Mall of Hyderabad.
And what were the sponsors? Since you were a part of the corporate communications team, you should know that.
Sir, out of 72 events conducted in Springfest, and being a not database, it is difficult to remember each and every sponsor of the event.
Sree Harsha, could you tell me what SPICMAC is and what is the contribution of the General Secretary in the same?
Ma'am, will you please repeat your question?
Could you tell me what SPICMAC is and does the General Secretary have anything to do with it?
Ma'am, I am currently unaware of the thing what you have mentioned, and definitely after my statement of purpose, I will let you know what the code is.
Sree Harsha, you must have noticed that the Springfest logo consists of 2 hands and a maple leaf. Could you throw some light on why is it so?
Sir, it is a logo of Springfest which depicts the participation of participants from various regions, and moreover the maple leaf represents the spring season.
What is the other interpretation of the logo?
Sir, it is a perspective of each and every person, and I will be having a different ideas so that we cannot restrict to the one decision.
Sree Harsha, where will the next inter-IT cultural meet take place?
Sir, till the meeting of inter-IT cultural meet or where it is going to be conducted, it is not yet initiated, so I am no one to comment on it.
So can you promise that if you are elected as the General Secretary Social and Cultural, you would take the responsibility of conducting it here?
Definitely, sir. If elected for the post, I will definitely take an initiative to conduct the inter-IT cultural meet in IIT Kharagpur.
Sree Harsha, in your statement of purpose, at one point of time you mentioned that you were responsible for publishing 15 media articles. Later you said that you published 4 media articles. Why this discrepancy? Why the reduction?
Sir, as you have listened to my statement of purpose clearly, I have mentioned in my associate member tenure, I was responsible for publication of 4 media articles, whereas in my core organizing team member tenure, I was responsible for collating a team of 4 associate members and successful in publication of 15 media articles.
So what did you do differently between your time as an associate member and between your time as a core team member?
Sir, in my core organizing team member with a prior experience of handling the media bodies, so that's why with this time we have approached in a different way and managed to get a more number of media articles in my core organizing team tenure.
Sree Harsha, can you name the printing heads of Springfest 2017?
Sir, there is no such term printing heads in Constitution of Technology Students Gymkhana.
Is there a media and public relations held in the Constitution of Gymkhana?
So, as media and public relations coordinator, moreover, for your first question, the printing related issues are handled by the finance heads of Springfest.
So I think you should have answered it firstly.
This is going to be the last question for this candidate.
Sree Harsha, can you please tell me which of the cups of the Social and Culture General Championship have been already concluded and which remain?
Sir, till now, the Literary Cup of the Social and Cultural General Championship has been completed, and moreover, we have 3 cups left with, that is Fine Arts Cup, Dramatics Cup and Entertainment Cup.
Thank you. We'll now be starting with the proposals of the candidate.
If elected for the post, I would like to implement these of my 4 proposals. My first proposal, I propose to introduce the post of Media and Design Secretary under the Social and Cultural Committee of Secretary, Technology Students Gymkhana. My second proposal. I propose to introduce dance classes open for all students and organization of workshops. My third proposal. I propose to introduce 3 events in Open IIT, namely stand-up comedy, graphic design and poetry slam. My fourth proposal. I propose to take social events of Spring Fest to national level during nationwide prelims. I would like to explain my first proposal. Overview of my first proposal. In the academic session 2016-2017, there were as many as 34 Open IIT and Inter-Hall events under social and cultural genre. This is a severe need to properly disseminate information about all the social and cultural genre. Among us, the general body, effectively, there is no such current post under the General Secretary dedicated to this purpose. The introduction of such a post shall ensure that there is specific accountable office bearers looking dedicated into generating active interest among the student body regarding the various happenings of the social and cultural genre. Whenever an event takes place and at regular intervals of time, the Design and Media Secretary shall be a nominated office bearer in the Social and Cultural Committee who would be working solely under the General Secretary Social and Cultural. The requirement of my first proposal. To circulate the news regarding social and cultural events conducted in and around campus through social media and keeping the Cultural IIT Kharagpur Facebook page active with latest updates to avoid lack of the documentation of the events and maintain a proper videographic record of all events and publicize them properly. Documentation of social and cultural general championship events would be a major duty of the Design and Media Secretary. The responsibility of Media and Design Secretary. The Secretary shall be in charge of proper information dissemination of all the events of the social and cultural genre, including design of posters, maintaining of results, dissemination of information regarding non-competitive events. The Secretary shall also maintain all updates regarding the committee in the Technology Students Gymkhana website. They will be releasing monthly e-newsletter regarding Social and Cultural Committee. They will be handling YouTube channel of Technology Students Gymkhana, in which we can live telecast the events of General Championship, interviews of past winners, of office bearers regarding any changes to the structures of events. He or she shall be handling all the social media accounts of the Social and Cultural Committee, including the Cultural IIT Kharagpur Facebook page. He or she will be working in collaboration with photography secretaries and web secretary for the effective discharge of his or her duties. The benefits of the Design and Media Secretary. Better publicity of events of social and cultural general championship information dissemination to the general body well in advance. Live telecast of social and cultural general championship events. Proper documentation of the events in YouTube will increase and will also be available to alumni. E-newsletter will be very helpful for the students and can stay updated with the news regarding social and cultural activities in the campus. All of this shall holistically lead to more active interest among the students regarding all the social and cultural events. With the advent of Enter IIT, this is especially needed at the time, and the inclusion of such a post can be effective in bringing about the change required.
Sree Harsha, can you tell on how many social media platforms is Technology Students Gymkhana present as of now?
So, as of now, Technology Students Gymkhana is active on Facebook page and Instagram.
Sree Harsha,
Isn't there a Twitter page?
So, there is no such account on Twitter page of Technology Students Gymkhana.
Sree Harsha, I see that you have contacted the President Technology Students Gymkhana. You have contacted the ex-Vice President, the current General Secretaries, the ex-General Secretaries, and even the General Secretary. Why did you not think it important to contact the current Vice President Technology Students Gymkhana?
Sir, due to the unavailability of Vice President, I could not call his due to his busy schedule. I could not contact the Vice President Technology Students Gymkhana, and we have a prior experience of ex-Vice President Technology Students Gymkhana and a prior experience of ex-General Secretary. So I believe that it can be fast if elected for the post.
So Sree Harsha, considering that the Vice President is currently here, why don't you ask him about your consent for the proposal for the same?
Thank you for the suggestion, sir.
I think we can continue with the next question.
Sree Harsha, are you aware that there's already a post called Design Secretary?
Ma'am, yes ma'am, I'm aware of the post that is known as Design Secretary, which comes under all the three committees, that is Social and Cultural, Sports and Games and Technology, will be handling the designing of posters of all the open ITs and fresher events. But the Media and Design Secretary will be working under only a Social and Cultural Committee.
Sree Harsha, also I would like to add on the fact that there is also a post of Public Relations Chair. So I think the post which you are trying to incept is already present in Gymkhana.
Sir, as you can see the responsibilities of the Design and Media Secretary, there you can clearly differentiate the Public Relations Chair and the Design and Media Secretary.
Sree Harsha, who are going to make your YouTube videos that you're going to publish? Who is the team that's going to make the YouTube videos?
Ma'am, I have mentioned in the responsibilities of Design and Media Secretary. He or she will be working with collaboration of Photography Secretaries, Web Secretary for effective discharge of his or her duties.
So what is the difference between the Photography Secretary's existing responsibilities of documenting events and your additional repetitive burden on this new secretary with regard to the same documentation of events? Why don't you just use the existing resources more effectively?
So, as I have said, it is not only the photography of the documentation of the events, it also includes the publicizing of the events among the student body.
Considering that to a large extent publicizing events is the prime responsibility of the General Secretary themselves, why are you willing to outsource that primary responsibility to a secretary and in the process burden that single secretary with a very large number of responsibilities disproportionate to other secretaries?
So, as I already mentioned, because of the plethora events of 34 open IT and inter-hall events, there is a need of a Media and Design Secretary.
Sree Harsha, can you please comment about the future scope of this post that you have said?
Yes sir, the future scope of this post is, the post can be used to reframe with the post of Journal Secretary, giving the added responsibilities of publishing Alankar and conducting class lingua. A thorough redrafting of the post can be thus done from academic year 2018-2019. After its initial introduction to 2017-2018. The same, the current Journal Secretary wants to take a new responsibility and in favor of the proposal. Multiple office bearers, both past and present, have given their approval in favor of such a proposal, details of which can be seen in the Annexure 1.
Harsha, seeing your annexure, it's written that the current General Secretary, Ms. Aishwarya Palavajjala, has reacted positively. Did you not feel it necessary to take the consent of the other General Secretary, Mr. Soham Shah, with respect to the proposal you're putting forward?
Sir, I have already mentioned that I have already consulted with the ex-General Secretaries with a more prior knowledge. So after my statement of purpose, definitely I will consult with Mr. Soham.
Don't you think that the current office bearers have any knowledge? You are morely emphasizing on the ex-Vice President and the ex-General Secretaries. What about the current Vice President and the
Sree
current General
Harsha is
Secretaries?
like Aishwarya Palavajjala is the ex-General Secretary of the current General Secretary.
Ma'am, currently Ms. Aishwarya Palavajjala is current General Secretary of Social and Cultural, and I believe that they will be having the same opinion.
Since we're short of time, we'll have to cut the questions short here. So thank you, and we'll take a short break, and we'll be starting with the statement of purpose for the General Secretary Technology.